What's good YouTube, it's your boy Phurzaah here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video guys, I'm back with another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies tutorial for you, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be giving you an updated method on the tier 3 farming guide where you guys can go ahead and unlock all of the tier 3 schematics as easy as possible. So the cargo strat that I posted last week has got a lot of good feedback from you guys. A lot of you have been saying that you've been able to go ahead and get all of your tier 3 schematics from doing that strategy, so I really do appreciate the feedback. Plus it does show other people in the comment section that this actually does work. But in today's method it's not going to be as easy, but it's going to be a little bit more efficient. You guys are going to be able to do more contracts per game, which obviously means the more contracts you do, the more chance you have of actually getting those rare schematics. And also with the cargo method being pretty mainstream right now, a lot of people are currently doing it, which means that every time you go into the game, a lot of the time you're not the only person trying to do the cargo contract. And if the person that's also trying to do it doesn't want to invite you to their team or doesn't want to join your team, it can be a little bit difficult to go ahead and actually do it efficiently when you're constantly fighting someone for those contracts. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys an updated strategy, and it's going to be really simple to do. So in order for this strategy to work, you guys are going to spend one whole game actually preparing yourself for this strategy. So you're going to want to go in game, you guys can do whatever you want, but you guys need to make sure you're saving up as much essence as possible. So we're going to be going ahead and using the tombstone method in order to carry everything that we need over, and that's why we're using this game as sort of a preparation. We're going to die at the end of this game, and then everything that we brought is going to be carried over for next game, making it a lot easier. So throughout the game you guys are going to make sure that you pick up tombstone, bring it in this game or whatever you need to do, but just make sure you have tombstone. You guys need to also make sure that you have at least 3 or 4 juggernaut kill streaks. You can definitely get away with having 3, but if you do have 4 that will be better. And then the perks that I'd advise keeping in your backpack so that they are there for you next game are going to be stamina up and juggernaut. You don't necessarily need juggernaut, but definitely make sure you guys have stamina up. I also took an epic aether tool, but it didn't actually carry over because it was in the last slot of my backpack, and neither did my self revive. So I don't know if there's a problem with them, but we do have problems with the first and last slot of our backpacks. So whatever you put in the first and last slot, just make sure it's nothing very important, just in case it doesn't carry over. I did also bring a flawless crystal with me as well, but that's only because I farmed it in this game. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have brought it. As you guys can see, I have that and the RAYGUN schematics, and I also got that from this method. So now once you guys are fully set up, you guys are going to want to come to this building right here in the tier 3 zone, which is right next to the escort or contract mission. And then you're going to want to hop on the edge and let the zombies throw their meat until you go down. The reason why you want to do it there is because you want to make sure you die out on top of this building. That's going to be very important, and it's going to be very helpful when we do come back the next game. Just die out on top of that building, back out of the game, and then get ready to go back in. When we go back in, this is where the fun actually starts. So if you guys have another operator that has a large backpack, I would definitely say swap your operator to that one, just simply because you died with a large backpack and you have loads of stuff in your backpack. So if you spawn back in with a character that has a small backpack or a medium, you're not going to be able to hold every single item that you had in your backpack, and you might have to drop a few things or use a few things. And if you don't actually want to use some of the stuff or drop some of the stuff, then you're going to want to make sure that the new character that you come in with has the same storage capacity that your old one did. So as you guys can see, when you come into the new game, all you're going to want to do is head straight to your tombstone. It's as simple as that. And what was so beneficial about dying on top of the building, as you guys can see right here, is now we just get to hop up, lay down, and we can go through our tombstone, have some time to think without any zombies bothering us. So what we're going to want to go ahead and do is just put everything in our backpack. Use the perks that you guys may want to use. If you guys have crystals and you want to use that, definitely go ahead and use them. So as you guys can see, I go ahead and actually use the flawless crystal. Now the reason why I would advise maybe trying to put a crystal in there is just to give you guys the upper hand when you are running around the tier 3 zone. As you lot are aware, there is a lot of dogs that run around, and even with stamina sometimes they still do hit you a few times, and if you don't have a 3 plate vest, you can die. So just having a pack-a-punch level 3 gun, you can easily turn around, shoot the dogs, and then they're dead and you don't have to worry about them. So now moving into the method, as you guys can see, we have 3 juggernauts. So we're simply just going to go ahead and grab a bounty. So normally there are 2 bounties that spawn at the same time in tier 3. So you're going to go ahead and grab one of the bounties, head straight over, throw down your juggernaut. You guys should all be running decoys, so throw a decoy, get them zombies off of you for a second, be able to breathe and get that juggernaut without dying, because sometimes, as we all know, in tier 3 things get hectic, zombies start moving sticky, and you can be put in bad situations, and none of us want that. None of us want to go down. So if you can, make sure that the guy that you're coming in with the second time around not only has a large backpack but has a 3-plate vest and a self revive, just because this time around you're not going to be dying, you are going to be exfilling, so you don't have to worry about losing anything on that second character. So if that second character has a large backpack, a 3-plate vest, a self revive, pretty much everything possible, then it's going to make this a lot easier for you guys. So just try and make sure that your second character that you come in the second time around does have those things, because it will make it a lot easier, I promise you. So as you guys can see, you're just going to want to go ahead, jump in your juggernaut and just demolish the bounty. The juggernaut will have no problem killing anything in tier 3. It will kill everything in one go. So don't worry about if it's a mega or not. As you guys just saw, the juggernaut will definitely just melt a mega and all the zombies that's around it as well. So once we've done our first contract, we're going to go ahead and do our second one, which is going to be the second bounty, because as I said at the beginning, we're always going to be getting 2 bounties that spawn one each side of tier 3. So you're going to grab one, do that one, then go ahead and grab the other one and do that one. By the time you finish the second bounty, you're still going to have 1 juggernaut left. We've already made 10,000. We're still going to have 1 juggernaut left. Sometimes what happens is, after you've done that second bounty, there will be a little cooldown and the next bounty won't spawn straight away. So if you guys find yourself in that situation, not to worry. All you guys will need to do is, if there's a deliver the cargo contract, go ahead and do that deliver the cargo contract. By the time you finish that, it will spawn a bounty, and then you can just go straight back to the bounty and then keep on rinsing and repeating. And then when you need to swap from bounties to deliver the cargoes, you guys can do that. Or if there is an escort contract available, you guys can grab the escort contract and cancel it, because as you guys know, with deliver the cargo, if you cancel an escort contract, it spawns a new deliver the cargo. But one thing that I've picked up on recently is that sometimes canceling that escort contract not only spawns a deliver the cargo, but sometimes it also spawns a bounty contract. So if you're not getting a bounty contract spawning after you're doing deliver the cargo, then go ahead and grab the escort contract, cancel it, and that should also prompt a bounty to respawn. So normally at this point of the game, you'd have done your first 2 bounty contracts already, which would have gave you around 10,000 essence. Then you would have probably done maybe 1 deliver the cargo, and then another bounty would have spawned, and you would have used your last juggernaut for that last bounty. So at this point you would have completed 3 juggernauts with those 3 bounties that you would have done, and in roughly 1 cargo mission. From all of that, you guys will have around 20,000 essence, or maybe even a little bit more. You're going to want to head and go and buy another 2 juggernauts from the buy station, and then with those 2 juggernauts, you're going to want to go ahead and do another 2 bounties. And then again, if another bounty doesn't spawn in that downtime, you're going to go ahead and do a deliver the cargo. Now, like I said guys, this method is not as easy as just simply doing the deliver the cargoes, as sometimes with this method you are put in risky and sticky situations. But if you guys have everything that I told you to have, then most of the time you should be okay. Just don't hang around and stand around for no reason, and you should be fine. Me personally, I prefer this strat because, one, is less boring. You feel like you're actually earning your schematics, because you are running around, you are killing zombies, you are taking down these mega abominations and stuff like that. You're not just kind of going from one spot, standing around, then going to another spot, standing around. You're actually doing something practical, and then you do feel the reward from it when you actually do go ahead and kill these bounty contracts, in my opinion anyway. Not only that, but sometimes you do get better rewards, because when you do kill a mega, he does have the possibility of dropping additional items. So I think from this mega that we're killing right now, he drops me a wonder waff, which you probably wouldn't get from a deliver the cargo mission. Now, I've been doing this strategy for about half a day, and I've already got the RAYGUN schematic unlocked, and I got it unlocked from this method. It wasn't from the deliver the cargo, it was from me defeating a bounty contract, and I actually got the RAYGUN again. Now, we all know that you can get the RAYGUN from deliver the cargo. That's where I've got my first 2 RAYGUNs from, but it was quite interesting to see that I only done this method for a few hours and I was able to hit the ray gun. So at the end of the video, I'll put the clip where I actually did a bounty contract and was actually able to get the ray gun again. Now this is amazing news, not for me but for you guys, because not only did I get the ray gun schematic, but I had that already, so for me it didn't really bother me that much. But what I was able to do was go ahead and throw that schematic in my tombstone. As you guys have been seeing throughout this whole video, when I went back to my tombstone and when I was making my tombstone last game, you guys would have seen the ray gun schematic there, and that's because I actually pulled it last game doing this exact method that I'm showing you right now. So the reason why that's good for you guys is simply because now that it's in my tombstone, it means that I'm going to have the ray gun schematic every single time I come back into zombies, which means I can drop that schematic every game that I play for somebody. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving it away 2 or 3 times per day. I do plan on playing at least 2 or 3 zombies matches per day. So what I'll be doing is everyone in my Discord, I'll shoot out a message in the morning or randomly throughout the day, and the first few people to get back to me will be those people that I go ahead and drop the ray gun schematic for. So if you guys are not in the Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord. The link will be in the description box below, and it will be a pinned comment in the comment section. So definitely join if you guys want to be given the ray gun for free, or you guys can just go ahead and do this method that I've been showing you guys here, and you guys will unlock it in no time. So let's just say you guys actually get a rare schematic that you guys want to keep. All you guys will have to do is go ahead and exfil. When you guys come to the exfil screen, you're going to want to disconnect your game. So if you're on PC, you're going to want to Alt F4, which closes the game, or if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, you just simply want to close your game down. That will lock in your exfil and your schematic, but it will also mean that the next time you come back in, your tombstone will still be there with all of your juggernauts, all of your perks, and anything else you left in there. So that's pretty much it for the strat, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Are you guys going to be using this strat, or are you just going to stick to the old one of just simply doing deliver the cargoes? As I said, using this strat, you're going to get more bounty contracts and more contracts done per game, and the more contracts you do per game is the more opportunity you have of actually getting a rare schematic. So it would make sense doing this, but if you guys want something a little bit more relaxed, something that you know that you're not going to die or run into too many problems, then I guess deliver the cargo is for you. But if you guys want something that's a little bit more fun, a little bit more breathtaking, and something that gives you more satisfaction when you do go ahead and unlock a schematic, it will definitely be this method in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you guys could help me out by sharing this video anywhere would be really helpful. If you could share it, even if it's Facebook, Twitter, wherever you guys use, just share it there, share it with friends. It would be really beneficial to me. And as I said, if you guys want the opportunity of getting that ray gun for free, definitely join the Discord. The link will be in the description and in the comments as a pinned comment. Anyways, that's it for me. It's been your boy Phurzaah. I'm out. Peace.
Let it go.